Okay, welcome back to Sunrise. Okay, so Island Energy takes young adventurers on an exciting journey through the Caribbean islands where they meet a team of energy superheroes. Now, each superhero represents a different energy source through delightful illustrations and an engaging narrative. This book allows young readers to discover how these mighty super sources team up to power the Caribbean islands. So here to tell us more is author Zola Hinds. Welcome to Sunrise, Zola.
Welcome to Sunrise, Zola.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I guess the best place to start is what inspired you to write this book?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Tami. Hi, IT. Well, what inspired me to write this book was when I started my PhD in nuclear engineering, I was very curious about the conversation of nuclear in the Caribbean. And when I looked, I saw that there was information, but it was quite complex. And also, I noticed that the same kind of holds true for the other clean energy sources that we use in the Caribbean. And so it was either that it's very complex or not very presented in a very vibrant way. And I was thinking maybe adults can't even really understand what's going on here to have a conversation and explain this to their children. So I was just like, whoa, there should be a book about these things that's very simple and, you know, can really help guide this discussion. And I was just like, I couldn't find any, so let me create one.
Oh, I love that.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
as you talk about it, I mean, let's talk about nuclear energy. Because that is something me definitely don't understand. And I need to read the book to figure it out. But what role does nuclear energy play in powering the Caribbean islands? Like, how do you even simplify that topic? Maybe you can help us out today.
Well, in the Caribbean, we haven't been using nuclear energy for electricity generation. However, at the UA Mona, they do have a nuclear reactor that is used for research purposes and experiments. But over the last few years, there's been a lot of conversation from our Prime Minister, from Michael Lee Chin, as well as other stakeholders about tapping into nuclear as a form of clean energy source to add to our power grid to diversify our energy sources. And that would help with keeping the costs down, as well as enabling us to, you know, have a supply from a very sustainable source.
Absolutely. So this book, obviously, you're targeting young people, children. What you expect them to glean from it exactly? Because, I mean, it emphasizes sustainable living and environmental stewardship. So do you expect them to apply this to their everyday lives?
Yes, because energy plays such an important role in our everyday lives. And so even the gadgets that they use, they know that I need to power this. And how does it work? Like, where does the electricity come from? And so I would like for young readers to be informed about basically our power supply, where the different sources come from, how much percentage of it is really sustainable and coming from clean energy. How does it work? And when they understand how does it work, they can make a decision for themselves about the advantages and disadvantages and which ones should be used more and which one we should tap into that's probably new and not already being used in the Caribbean. And hopefully they might even try to pursue careers in this area, or they might really like the visuals in the book and want to pursue careers in the arts. So, and you know, they can just be a part of the conversation, and it's so important to mold them from early because they have their own personalities and characters. You know, in some way, this book might actually make a big impact in their lives, not just the everyday energy use, but maybe for career option.
And listen, I'm seeing the graphics on the screen, and it's very vibrant and colorful. Illustrations are absolutely impressive. What was the creative, before we leave, what was the creative process behind these illustrations?
So I must say that I was watching the show and I saw that you interviewed Cabrina, who owns the Eva Michelle Publishing, and I connected with her. And she is the person who is behind putting all the visuals together for the book. She is absolutely brilliant. Instantly we connected and I told her about the concept for the book. And I told her, you know, let's see what we can do. And from the get-go, we were thinking in the same way. Let's have superheroes, and we were thinking about Justice League, and we were thinking about ensuring that diversity and inclusion is represented, because the Caribbean is a melting pot. So we definitely want to include everyone in the book. So when a child holds the book, they can see either themselves or their friends. So Kabrina is really the brains behind all the illustrations in the book and the art, and you know, just kudos to her for doing such a brilliant job.
Thank you so much, Zola. I just want to ask quickly where we can find the book and where we can find you online, so we can just lead people your way.
Sure. So the book is available on Amazon.com. It's also available on Barnes & Noble. It's also available on Walmart.com. And it's available in Kingston at Cozy Corner Books and More. So, and I'm hoping that it will be available in more places. So you can stay tuned to our social media on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, Island Energy Book. And you can just check it out and stay tuned for more information.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Zola. This is so great. Such an important book to be written, and I'm glad you did it.
Sunrise Community Active, connected on Sunrise, and she got the illustration there. That was Zola, Hinds, author. TK is up next with the morning news. They can stay at 7.
It's time.